Have you ever drank too much caffeine? If you have, then you know how Magnus feels. Magnus posted on a forum that he drank 3 cups of coffee. Now, 3 cups of coffee is not the greatest idea. In fact, it could be a big type of a mistake. In fact, you might feel like you're vibrating. You have the jitters, shakes, whatever you want to call it, and maybe your heart rate is feeling fine, or maybe it's not feeling fine. But perhaps no matter what, your body is going to feel way hyperactive and just, in a sense, too alive. You might even feel like you're virtually vibrating, and in a sense, this is terrible. This is bad. It may feel unsettling. You might get anxious or panicky. In fact, you could even go into a panic attack, or you could just have an anxiety attack. The difference between those, I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that either way, you're just not going to feel great. And there's not much in ways of handling this that are easy to come by immediately. So drinking water may help to keep you hydrated, and that's wonderful and all, but just rehydrating yourself or getting yourself hydrated is not necessarily going to counteract the effects of caffeine on your body. Caffeine is going to raise your blood pressure, no matter what. And raising your blood pressure a lot is not great. So you need to do something that's going to counteract raising your blood pressure. And you need to do it in a way where it's also going to keep you calm. So some people say vodka, weed, go for a run, maybe try some illegal hardcore drugs, but no, that's really not a great idea. And washing it out is not much of an option because caffeine is not something that you just add a little bit of water to your body and it's gone. Caffeine has to burn off in your body, and part of caffeine burning off in your body is just simply going to raise your blood pressure no matter how you look at it. So with your blood pressure being raised and you entering some sort of an anxious status and being panicky and just feeling like your body's overly active, you need to calm down. How do you calm down when your blood pressure is so darn high and you feel like you could run a racehorse race? You need to calm down, right? So I know I've said that multiple times. Now, some people say just wait it out, drink more caffeine, which is kind of silly. And others are talking about having chicken or protein once your digestive system kicks in, breaking down. That's going to calm you down. Okay, so maybe not the worst idea in the entire world to burn off some energy. But I will tell you that if you want to sedate yourself, there is an all-natural alternative to Xanax called chamomile. Chamomile can come in pills as an extract, I believe. Otherwise, chamomile can come in tea. Now, this user, Blue Badger, was banned, but chamomile tea, completely caffeine-free, can help people sleep and relax the body. Yes, it is, in a sense, it is a sedative. It would be a natural alternative to Xanax. So the way that chamomile tea works on your body is, in my understanding, somewhat similar to Xanax, because it'll totally get you sedated in a way to relax you, calm you down, make anxiety reduced. So if you feel like you've had too much caffeine and you don't know what the hell to do, and you feel like you're going to die, you're probably not going to die unless you've drank way too damn much caffeine, in which case you should probably go to the emergency department. Go to the emergency room, nearby hospital. Don't drive yourself, maybe, preferably. Maybe, I don't know, just like ask a friend or family member to drive you to the hospital, to the emergency room, and get checked out. Maybe get an EKG. Make sure that your heart rhythm waves are normal sinus rhythm and not screwing up. Because if your heart's screwing up, then your brain's going to die. So you may enter medical death, which is where your heart stops, and then eventually scientific death, which is when your brain cells begin to your brain shuts down, you die. Your brain dies. Your brain is the you part of you. So if your brain's gone, you're gone. Not cool. So keep yourself alive by not drinking too much coffee. Don't have too much caffeine and shoot your blood pressure up way too high. Besides, if you already have heart issues or you already have some other sort of circulatory system issues. I don't know, like maybe your family runs a high risk for having aneurysms. Well, the higher your blood pressure is, the worse off you probably are. So that means limit your sodium levels. So if you eat a lot of high sodium food, maybe quit doing that. Maybe eat less sodium, less salt. So if you eat a lot of soups, for example, soups are very high in sodium. Maybe step it back and, just maybe try to eat mostly fat-free chicken. Have yourself some really lean chicken without a whole lot of dressing. Dressing can sometimes have sodium. And then also, of course, drink more water. Drinking more water is good. Don't drink excessive amounts of water, but, drink a glass of water here and there throughout the day to help with digesting your food, but also just to overall keep your body hydrated. Your body needs water to work. It's like, if I remember correctly, your body is made up of 70% water or some high percentage like that. So obviously water is really important to your body. I would consider it the drink of life. And chamomile tea from time to time does not hurt. So if you find yourself anxious in the morning, maybe try drinking chamomile tea to start your day instead of drinking caffeine. You might be able to focus more by drinking chamomile tea than if you're overly anxious and panicked with having too much caffeine. So step it down a bit, like step it back with smoking cigarettes. Don't obviously do that. Smoking cigarettes can be really bad for you, the toxins, and it can lead to heart disease and development of cancers. So, yeah, there you go. This is basically like a crash health course 101. Eat healthy, exercise healthy, drink healthy, and just in general, be healthy. Financially, be healthy. Don't spend all your money. Spend money on healthy food. Make your own meals at home. Chop your own lettuce, chop your own tomatoes, throw it together, and maybe put in some mostly fat-free or at least very lean chicken. Grill it and I don't know, grill it on a George Foreman grill. It only takes a few minutes if you do it that way. And then you just chop your chicken up, throw it in salad, and meal prep for the week. Save money, save your health, and just, be healthy and be bright, be smart. Don't do anything unhealthy excessively all the time, because eventually your health will break you, or your health will break, and that will destroy you. All right, thank you for listening to this. Hopefully you have a lovely day and a lovely week. Happy holidays, everybody. Hopefully you are eating well and staying safe, staying alive. Goodbye.